Hey and welcome to The Rich Rabbit. Today we have a very interesting video for you lovely folks out there, as we'll be talking about the biggest name of the new generation of footballers, Kylian Mbappé. Mbappé is a professional football player from France who plays for the French national team and Ligue club PSG. The French star is rated as one of the best footballers in the world and a prospective Ballon d'Or winner. Mbappé had dazzled fans and had become not an up-and-coming footballer during his teenage years, but one who would solidly establish himself as a star. He had skills early on which could contend with players who have been on the football scene for a long time. Mbappe's success in his teenage years saw the star emerge as the only teenager in the history of football in the 21st century to win the FIFA World Cup. He also emerged as the second teenage player after Pelé to score in the final of a World Cup. For his efforts, Mbappé received the tournament's Best Young Player award. Still in his best form and boosted by his youthful vigor, Mbappé is widely seen as the next star who will take football to a whole new level following the post-Ronaldo-Messi era. Mbappé was born to migrant parents just 6 months after France's 1998 World Cup victory at the Stade de France Stadium, which was just a couple of miles away from his home. Isn't that interesting? Born at a time of great euphoria and a sense of national pride over France's triumph in the World Cup on home soil, some will say Mbappé fully absorbed those sentiments. His father is a Cameroonian with roots that can be traced to neighboring Nigeria, while his mother is an Algerian. Right from an early age, Mbappé had shown great interest in football, so much so that he barely had time for anything else, not even school. Mbappé will watch several football games successively, imbibing the various tactics and skills adopted. He was particularly thrilled by Portuguese star Cristiano Ronaldo, who he looked up to with great admiration. As he sought to improve his football skills greatly, Mbappé has to not just sacrifice attending school full-time, but also the fun times most of his peers spent partying. Mbappe's football career began at AS Bondy, where he was trained by his father. Afterwards, he went on to Clairefontaine, where his ingenious football prowess attracted football clubs such as Liverpool, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and others. Mbappé, however, chose to play for Monaco. At the age of 15, Mbappé moved to Monaco, and a year later he became the club's youngest ever first-team player, as well as the club's youngest scorer. But it wasn't until the 2016-17 season where Mbappé truly dazzled, as he went on a scoring spree to lead Monaco to claim the Ligue 1 title. Mbappé didn't disappoint in the 2017-18 season, as he once again proved vital to PSG Ligue 1 victory. Determined to keep Mbappé, the Parisian club splashed 162 million euros to seal a permanent deal with the teenage star. Aside from that, about 35 million euros were released as add-ons for the star. He then went on to win the league a second time with PSG. But it was his performance at the 2018 FIFA World Cup that sealed his place in history. At the tournament, Mbappé did amazingly well to lead France to the World Cup final. His contribution in France's win over Croatia thus made him the second teenager to score in the final of a World Cup. At just 22 years old, Mbappe's net worth is valued at a staggering $110 million in 2021, a significant figure for a player at such a young age. This comes as no surprise, as PSG have not hesitated to spend on him. His net worth took a huge leap following his contract with PSG in 2018. According to Football Leaks and Der Spiegel, after he agreed to a £48 million deal with PSG over 5 years, Mbappe made several requests. He requested that should he win the Ballon d'Or, he should be made the club's top earner ahead of Brazilian star Neymar Jr. He also requested for a private jet for about 50 hours each year at the club's cost. Coupled with Mbappe's lucrative endorsement deals, his net worth could rise as much as $200 million before he even hits 30. His sponsorship is spearheaded by sports kit manufacturer Nike. At just 18, the company launched a boot with the star's name, the Mbappe Nike Hyper Venom 3. He also appeared in the FIFA 18 EA Sports game. In the 2019 edition of the video game, Mbappe's trademark celebration was included. He has a sponsorship deal with Hublot. In 2019, he made $4 million from his sponsorship deals alone. Kylian Mbappé lives in a modest home in France, and unlike his PSG teammate Neymar, who is self-isolating with friends at a multi-million-dollar mansion, Mbappé is safely holed up in his modest home. Now that you know the story regarding Mbappe's rise to fame, his wealth, and how he became successful, remember that before you complain next time, eh? If you liked the video and found it informative, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload a next video. Your valuable suggestions are very important to us, so do post them in the comments section.